Okay guys, I'm going to be making my baked beans recipe. It's a family recipe that we've had. I think I've had them every cookout or barbecue we've ever had as a family. My mom always makes them. They are delicious. They're simple, just a yummy baked bean recipe and perfect for the 4th of July. So I'm starting with, this is 12 ounces of bacon. You can use like 8 ounces. I just had the 12 ounce package, so I'm going to use it all. So, but you can use like half a pound if you have a pound of bacon. You don't just want to use half of it. So I'm going to cook it up and throw in my green peppers and onions, and I'll show you how to make the rest. All right, you guys, so there's my bacon. I cooked it up. I drained some of the fat because that's just gross. This was a really fatty package of bacon. So I drained some of the fat, but I do want to keep some because it's that fat that gives your baked beans and like your veggies, your green pepper and your onion, a lot of flavor. So I've got my bacon cooked. I'm going to throw in, and it kept cooking after I turned it off. So I probably wouldn't cook it quite as much as that because it's going to be kind of crispy. I like it crispy, but not everyone does. So throw in your green peppers, your onions, and we're just going to let that kind of sweat out those veggies for a minute, and then we'll throw the rest together. All right, you guys, my bacon and veggies are done. The peppers and onions are sauteed. So we're going to take our beans. This is 3 small cans of the Van Camp's pork and beans. So this is what I like to use. They just have a really good flavor. And I've noticed they really don't have that big gross pork thing in it anymore. So anyway, take your 3 small cans of beans. You can double this if you have a large crowd. Really easy to double. We take a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of ketchup, and a tablespoon of Worcester sauce. Anyway, and you mix it up until your brown sugar is dissolved and everything's mixed in. Okay, so here's the baked beans with everything in it. We're just gonna pour in a casserole dish, or I'm just pouring it in this little pan here. We're gonna bake these for 30 to 40 minutes at 350. Now, if you've made these beforehand, which you can totally make them beforehand, and they're actually really good because this flavors all kind of merge together. So if you're making them the day before, and they're coming out of your fridge cold going into the oven, I would give them 45 minutes to an hour because they're going to come cold. These are still just kind of, I'm just making them. So I'm going to cover them up with some tin foil, put them in the oven for about 30 minutes, and then they'll be good to go. Okay, you guys, the beans are done. See how they're bubbling on the edge? That's when you know they're done. I stirred them halfway through. So halfway through the cooking time, you want to stir them just to make sure they get cooked evenly. But there you go. Then you have your delicious oh look, I'm steaming up. Your delicious baked beans for your next barbecue or cookout.